9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
Hello, happy Tuesday. Today is TakeOver Tuesday, where we will be watching NXT with mere days away from NXT Heatwave. Welcome to Women's Wrestling Talk. I'm your host, Wrestling with Kesh, and you're watching NXT with me on the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. So, hi. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. So, as we know, NXT Heatwave is this Sunday coming up, and it's gonna be 3 p.m. Eastern time. There's a lot going on, right? Oh my gosh, hey, I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. I'm gonna get into the match card for tonight. So we have we're gonna build up to that. We're gonna build up to that. Tonight is a really good match card, by the way, just saying. So Kali Armstrong is gonna take on Zaria. And if Kali wins, then Zaria gets added to the match. August 30th is insane. Hi, it is. August 30th is a busy day for a wrestling fan. But Kali Armstrong is going to be taking on Zaria. If Kali is able to beat Zaria, then Kali gets added to Zaria's match with Wren Sinclair at Heatwave. This is such a mouthful. But the match at Heatwave is basically Wren Sinclair is going to be taking on Zaria. And it's a unification match, basically, where we would have the NXT Women's North American Championship and the Speed Championship combined. The winner takes all, basically. So if Kali is able to beat Zaria tonight in a singles match, she will get added to that match, which will then make it a triple threat match. And when I tell you, I cannot wait to see that match. That match is going to be crazy. We have 8-man tag action. So we're going to have Romeo Marino, Noam Dar, Sean Legacy, and Dorian Van Dux take on Birthright. Ray Phoenix is going to defend his triple Cruiserweight Championship against EK Prosper. That match is going to be so good. And lastly, Saquon Sugars and Dion Lennox will have a weaponized steel cage match. When I tell you, this is going to be such a good show. It's stacked up nicely. Zaria will try to make sure that NXT Women's North American Championship rematches 1-on-1. Sounds like the WWE Women's Speed Championship is done no matter what. I think so too. I was kind of wondering if this is a way for them to get rid of the Speed title, because I know some people are just like yuck, and then you have some people who kind of like it. So I could see that. I do think Zaria. I should ask. Do we see Zaria winning against Wren Sinclair and collecting both? Or are you guys going Wren Sinclair? I was wondering where Birthright would go after Out the Mud became a trio last night. How do we feel about that, by the way? I was so happy for them. It was unexpected, too, you know? It caught me off guard, but I really like it. I wouldn't mind, since they were never able to capture the tag titles in NXT, I wonder if maybe they'll, dethrone the Vision. I would love that, That'd be great. Hardcore steel cage match should have been a Heatwave. I agree. I'm kind of shocked, but I'm kind of wondering if maybe they're gonna add something else for Heatwave. I don't know. I can go over the Heatwave. Well, we'll go over it before I get out of here, because I'm sure something else is gonna get added in tonight. Oh, let me post this. Whoops. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let me see. I don't think that Armstrong can beat Zaria. What if there's interference or something? I wouldn't mind if Kali got added to that match. Wouldn't mind it. I really like Kali. She's grown on me. I didn't really watch her much in Evolve, but seeing her in NXT, I like what I've been seeing. Yeah, I think they will get rid of the Men's Speed Championship after Heatwave. I could see that. I could see them kind of just taking them both out. I'm not against it. I've never been a huge Speed person. It kind of felt like 24/7 title for me, honestly. It was a great gotcha. They are needed on Raw as WWE tries to fix the tag division. I agree, especially like the Street Profits are out on like paternity leave, and it's like you need like another tag team there, and I think they're a great addition. I think having Royce Keys there helps him out a lot too, because you're able to kind of build like an identity for Royce, even if he is being like a war general to OTM. It's like he's doing something to show his identity more, because prior to that, Royce was kind of just like in stuff with Jacob. I would like to see Royce kind of branch out and just bam, I think OTM being like added in with him. I like the muscle component. It's gonna be fire. Oh my gosh, hey, happy Tuesday. I need we're kicking off then now forever together. I need to have a little chat with Nick, the general manager of SmackDown, so he can explain that dirty work that they did beautiful managed Julia last Friday. Yeah, Lynette, did you see Julia and Blake were like having an exchange of words on Twitter as well? So I wonder if maybe they'll kind of run it back or something, because that was wild. OTM, hey, happy Tuesday. I'm in Puerto Rico for a month and I'm going to be watching SmackDown. Ooh, I hope you have a good time. I'm sure you will. Sure you will. But I hope you enjoy yourself. Definitely get some relaxation. Plus it freshens up the tag team. Plus it's fresh and new. I agree. I agree. It did pain my little heart though that I went online after OTM made their debut. And I'm just like ecstatic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, OTM. And then I saw a lot of people who just had no idea who they were, and I was like, no. I really wish more people watch NXT. I really do. Imagine like these people you love right now, right? Your Obafemi's, your Trick Williams, your Sol Rukas, these people that people love right now, and you didn't even get to. They're starting off with the weaponized steel cage match. What in Tarnation? Oh, we're starting off strong. But it's like, imagine all the matches you didn't get to see them in, like you get to see them on the main roster, which is nice, but imagine like all the stuff they did in NXT where you could have saw them coming up. I don't know. I wish more people would tune in to NXT. It's good TV. It's good storylines. It's good matches. Get to see who's next. Literally, it's dope. It's dope. I can't believe they're kicking off the show with the weaponized steel cage match. I thought that would have been the closer of the show. But to think about it, I could see them doing something with the Fatal 4-Way with Tony, Grayson, Cruz, and Zilla, probably. Yep, final show before both NXT and Triple AA have their version of SummerSlam Sunday. Triple A's Heatwave will be on YouTube at noon, then at 3 p.m. is NXT's Heatwave. That's going to be a long day. And then you have AEW too, if you check that out. That's a lot going on Sunday. Sunday's going to be jam-packed wrestling weekend for sure. A Heatwave summit. Literally. We are starting with the hardcore steel cage match. I'm shocked. I thought that would be later. Why is Kendall's ear still bandaged? LOL. Our girl's down bad. She's down bad. I can't believe they're kicking the show off with this. I'm not mad. Not mad at it one bit. Think they're ending with the Heatwave summit. That makes sense. Are we seeing Tater Tot tonight? The follow-up comment. The follow-up comment has me crying. Don't say that about yourself. Don't say that about yourself. You're not. You know what I mean? It's only been a few weeks. It's fine. It happens. Slip-ups happen. Don't say that about yourself. That's so funny. Like in real time. You're just like, oh wait. Dang, Dion said I'm not waiting for nothing. This is gonna be a good match. We got the Slim Jim table. The one and only. I feel for content creators that day. Tell me about it. I'm not gonna be able to watch Heatwave. I'm gonna be watching, the other company. But I'm gonna watch it. I'll probably have to watch it the next day. I'm likely gonna tune into the Triple A though. That is a nasty injury, Kendall got. I know. It was a lot like oozing out too during the match. I was just watching, even when they did the side by side. I was like, oh my gosh, is Kendall okay? It was crazy. It gets the people talking while they starting with it. No, that's true. That's true. Do you guys think that like the dark state drama is over with Saquon after this match? Usually, still cage matches are like your ending to things. I really hope it is because I want to see Saquon kind of branch out into like single stuff. He's doing single stuff right now, but like actually the whole men's division, go after some titles. I would like that for him. I don't think Dion's gonna be in Dark State a long time either. Oh my gosh, that was nasty against that chair. Saquon, get up. You can win by pinfall, submission, or exit, and the toys in the cage are legal. Oh, Boza, do you think Dark State's gonna come up and just help Dion? I want Saquon to win. I do like Dion though. I've liked how they've done their feud. It's been good. It's been good, like to showcase them both. Taking a man's belt off is crazy to use against me. Are you insane? I'm picking Sugar Man. I don't know why I just started like that. That was not good. I'm picking Sugar Man in Booker T's voice. Keisha Zane is nuts. I don't acknowledge that. Yeah. Yeah, most creators I follow, Courtney and Denise, will both cover AW All In since that has a 1 p.m. start time. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be watching. I hate like don't get me wrong, I understand competition. I understand it's it's good at times, but it does suck if you're like a wrestling fan that wants to watch everything because it's like you have to kind of like prioritize things or put things where you want them to go kind of. It's kind of sucky cuz I would like to watch everything, in a timely manner. Hey, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Oh my gosh, heat wave is at 3 p.m. What time is the other one? Um Triple is at 12 and AW All In comes on at 1 p.m. It's just everything's crossing together. It's crazy. How did everyone enjoy G Unit? G Unit is crazy. G Unit is nuts. G Unit. That's G Unit is hilarious. That's funny. I liked it. How did you like it? I'm happy for them. I need them to get those tag titles though. Did you see Elena's face at lockdown? She was. I saw. Zaya Brookside is crazy. Oh my gosh. Booker T's so funny. There it is. Yeah, Zaya Brookside was being a menace to Elena. I was like, this match is insane. I think they should stop the Dark State and Saquon beef. I feel like after this, it should be over. It's kind of been going for a while. He said, "Who was Lloyd Banks?" Hello to anyone just coming in. Did you change your hair color? I guess it's been like this for a bit. I'm about to change it back this weekend though to something else. Why don't you do Raw watch alongs? I kind of want to have something for me. I kind of like push out a lot in terms of like content and things. Like honestly, I'm just being honest. I do. I push out a lot of content and like me kind of doing watch alongs or like joining other people to do things. And Monday Night Raw kind of save it as a like for me type of thing, like me as a fan, because I'm still a fan at the end of the day. Like it's still my hobby, my interest, something I like to sit down, like how everyone else does, sit down and get dinner and just watch wrestling after like maybe a long day. And I always wanted to have like one thing for me during the week. But I appreciate that you would like me too. That's really nice. Imagine getting beaten down with your own belt, literally. I feel like that unlocks a whole new animal. Oh, that chair shot's gonna be gross. Ugh! When stuff like that happens, I think about like it happening to me. I don't know why. Don't pay me any mind. I'm very squeamish. Oh my gosh, Saquon has to get a new back now. I hate that for him. It's been a good match so far though. You should just enjoy which brand you want to watch. Yeah, I agree. I just wish like more people would give stuff a try because some people don't. They're very like. I know a lot of people just even me doing content. A lot of people are very I want to watch what I want to watch, that's it. Not everyone, but some people don't even give other things a try, and I kind of wish more people did. Hi, happy Tuesday. If booked correctly, it can be really fun. Yeah, I think Royce as a villain is going to be great. Your hair is oh, thank you, congratulations on your phone. Another night of good wrestling to enjoy. Literally tonight is a really good card. It's a really good card. I'm interested to see if they add any more matches to Heatwave too. I heard WWE and ESPN will part ways after their contract. It came out that is false. ESPN said that that's not true. This Monday Night Raw was mad to me. You think? I was locked in. I liked Raw this Monday. I thought it was good. What's something that you kind of weren't crazy about? What's up? Oh my gosh, hi everyone. I don't I don't want to I don't want to miss anybody. Hi, happy Tuesday. If I missed you. Which show you enjoy watching the most? Um for WWE, I would say Monday Night Raw. I think SmackDown has been improving for me, like in terms of like, because I kind of rotate NXT and SmackDown. It used to be Raw, NXT, SmackDown, but SmackDown's been really good lately to me. It's been better. So now I'm kind of like interchangeable sometimes for them. But I think SmackDown's going back to 3 hours in January. Don't quote me on that. I believe. What about you though? That was pretty much a rumor. ESPN, yeah. ESPN had came out with the quickness. They were like, they were like, Things. We're at a 5 matches, maybe one more. Yeah, I could see that. I'm curious what that match will be. I wonder if they're gonna bring up OTM like leaving. Today's my niece's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to your niece! I watched it this morning on niece's YouTube, her watch party, and there was a lot of stuff she talked about. It wasn't mid. Yeah, Monday Night Raw was pretty good to me. I'm sure you know who C-Jax is. I want to see you two collab like your energy. I don't know. Oh, the crowd was bored most of the show. If then not into it, I'm not gonna be into it that much. Nothing against the talent. To be honest, too, the audio was kind of weird on Raw. There were times I think it was like who threw a microphone? Oba. Oba had threw a microphone, and I think he picked it back up, and it cut out. And I remember they went backstage to like Jacob insulting, Jay, how he always does, calling him punk, and you couldn't really hear their audio at first of them talking. It's like the audio was weird sometimes. But there are a lot of times too, I get what you mean with the crowd. It wasn't like noise, but I wonder if it was like an audio issue. I don't know. Because I remember like EOS came on the TV and it was kind of quiet, and I was like, oh, this EOS guy. I really enjoy seeing my favorite local friendly neighborhood. The way that EO is so like disgruntled by Lyra cracks me up. I don't really watch a lot of like YouTubers for content, honestly. Like I'm not really. I've become like friends with a lot of people. Don't get me wrong, which is nice. I watch my friends' content pretty much, if that's the case. But I only have a couple that kind of post like long form videos. Most of them kind of do more so on like the shorts or TikTok situation or going live or watch parties. Because me even getting into content, it was because I wanted to, meet more people that watch wrestling. So I never really watched a lot of people. I watched who really got me into content was Tyler Russell's. He's really nice too. He's a nice guy. Yeah, the audio was messed up. It was. It got really wonky. Ooh, is Dion okay? He went right into that kendo stick. Yikes. Ugh. Oh my gosh, that was nice. LOL, Queen EO looked like she saw a ghost with Lyra. Soul was pissed. Jackie was like really. Yes, their body language in that segment was hilarious. The way that EO, like Lyra touched EO, and EO was just like, and she got so like, yuck. I could not stop laughing. You gotta check out Kicking It with Ross. I'm gonna write that down. Ooh. Yikes. Where is medical? What am I talking about right now? Why would I say that? I'm just like all concerned. Sound like a grandma. Yikes. His back. Wow. Saquon kicks out. I know that hurt. For you to go through the trash can to bend. Crazy work. What a combo moves from Sugarman. Sugarman's not playing around. Sugarman said, oh, y'all want to kick me out of the group? Bet. I'll make you regret it. But I'm excited for Sugarman. I think he's going to have a really good career. Dion now's getting the work. He is. I like the back and forth. Their poor backs, though, man. What is he doing? What type of concoction is he setting up? Dion has like 5 kendo sticks. Yes, we got a bat. Let's play baseball. Like, what are we doing? Ooh. Saquon is going to work with the bat. Yikes. I'm Gen Z, so I'm always happy to find people from my generation who love wrestling. Oh, nice. I'm a millennial. I'm old. It's like I'm playing. Did you watch all those Jim Cornette videos a couple weeks ago? I didn't watch all of them yet. I've been like, when I'm at work, I've been like going through stuff, or like I'll try to listen to stuff like in my headphones. I'm not through everything yet though. He's really funny. He's hilarious. Man, I want Lola Vice to go to Raw. Surprise, surprise. So, do I have news for you? Lola Vice is going to make her debut Monday Night Raw in Mexico City. Let me double check that date for you. I believe it's 9/4. Is it 9/14? I have it in my phone. 9/14, 2026. We're going to Vice City. Dragon Lee and Ray put on a good match. They did. I'm so excited we're getting Ray Phoenix versus Penta. That is going to be cooking. Play ball, now batting. Literally. You are old, but not in a bad way, but compared to me, yes. Dang, you threw a whole tree at me with that shade. It's fine. It's fine. Table. The Slim Jim table. The Slim Jim table. Oh my gosh. I wonder if someone's going to go up top and throw someone through a table. Saquon, get out of there. No. I think Saquon's going to win. There you go. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, no. Dang, Saquon. That was nice with the bat. Oh my gosh, the table. There's so much going on right now. This match been going on for 17 minutes. I didn't even notice that. It sure has though. No lies detected. They're kicking. They are. They're getting busy. It's been a good match. I'm gonna go help Saquon, and I like Dion, but oh wait, Saquon picking it up. Oh my gosh, the table broke. That's so crazy. Well, Saquon, what are you gonna do now? Wait, what are we doing right now? His knee gave out. I know that table wasn't gimmicked. Yeah, that table just fell right apart, literally. Oh, Saquon's on top of the cage. Oh my gosh. Whoa. It's over. Saquon Sugar, the Sugar Man, has won against Deion Lennox. I hope his knee is okay. Oh, he's really holding on to it. I hope he's okay. Yikes. That was a good match. Wait, we need some color, low key. Not the table had a botch. So much going on. First time watching NXT. Welcome. Oh my gosh, this is even better. Do you have any questions or anything? I can answer them if you want. Look at me like a little nerd. Welcome to NXT. What is up with me right now? I've seen steel cage matches, but wonder if this match is interesting. It wasn't good. Okay, Natty. Natty's up. I think we're. You know what? Remember we were saying about another match at it. I feel like we're about to add Natty and Jada Parker at Heatwave. I think they're gonna make an official match. Oh, okay. Jada Parker and Natty are about to have an exchange of words. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Another match at Heatwave. Maybe. The Sugar Man wins. Good match. Hi! How are you? Jada Parker and Natty Neidhart face to face next. I think that's going to be the extra match added in. Imagine when half the show is women's matches. I wish. Women's wrestling is the best. It's the best. They're just so good. Don't believe her. She'll feed you a fake storyline. That was one time. And I think that you need to have some forgiveness in your heart and let that hurt go. Cause did I apologize? I think I apologized. I feel like I would have known me. I think I did. Let's just say I did. But yeah, forgive me. Forgive me for being a goofball. Natty Natty and Jada face to face. Do you guys think they're about to add another match in? Where do Dark State go from here? I think Saquon's gonna like go into like more of the title or like yeah, kind of just singles men's division. I think I think Dion's probably gonna be in Dark State for a little bit, but then I think at some point he's probably gonna branch out on his own. But I also feel like it would be a good idea to kind of push the other two because I feel like they really put like I feel like they kind of put a rocket on Dion, you know, and then Saquon people liked him already kind of like in terms of the group. So I think like the other two need to be built up a little more. I have no idea who anyone is from the male division. Who should I look out for? Last time I watched was when Braun Breaker and Mella was there. Whoa, it's been a while. Okay, so well, I'll kind of tell you right now what's going on, so you're not confused. So this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what your time zone is, but Eastern time is gonna be Heatwave, which is like their next pay per view. It's literally in a couple of days. So for the do I want to go into that? We'll go into that. So the North American champion is Miles Bourne. I don't know if you've heard of him or not though, but him and his friend Tavion Heights, they also have the tag title. So Miles Bourne is two-time champion right now. They're kind of like having beef with like Vanity Project. If you're watching, you're most likely going to see that because they're making Miles do double duty actually too at Heatwave. They're gonna have a tag match, and then Miles is gonna be defending his title against one of the people in Vanity Project. So that's the whole thing with that. I'll go into we'll go into like the main title. So the main title right now, I don't know if you remember. Do you know Tony D'Angelo? He used to have a different like character where I used to call him Mafia Man, but he's put that behind him. So Tony D'Angelo's champion right now, right? Grayson Waller, right? I would think, right? Grayson Waller came back, right? And Grayson Waller was just like, you know what, you guys suck. You guys suck. But he also admitted and took accountability saying his career hasn't been like the hottest thing since sliced bread. So Grayson Waller was just like, the women's division is carrying though. You guys though, booty, butt cheeks. So Grayson's like, I want to come back to NXT. I want to get the men's NXT championship. And he kind of puts the whole men's division on blast saying they're butt. So then also, I don't know if I'm talking a lot. Whoa, I hope you're keeping up. I'm sorry if you're not. Tell me if you need me to explain anything. So TNA, there was a guy over there named Mike Santana. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he signed to NXT. His name now is Cruz Montana. So he's there, and he also, wants title opportunity. So that's kind of been a thing, like triple threat situation, right? Zilla Fatu comes into the picture about, what has it been, maybe 2 weeks. So what happens is Grayson Waller, Cruz Montana, they have a number one contenders match, right? Whoever wins, they get to fight Tony D'Angelo. While they're fighting, Zilla Fatu is just like, I don't care about this, and he attacks both of them while they're fighting. No one wins the match. So then last week, Zilla Fatu officially had his contract signing. Of course, Grayson and Encyclopedia of Wrestling. So Grayson and Cruz, they both lose and they're mad, rightfully so, because it's like they both come out and they're like, if he didn't come interfere, I would be heading to fight Tony. If he didn't come out, I would be dead. They're just like yap, right? So then Zilla's also have his contract signed, so they're kind of like, Cruz is like, I'm gonna wait in the NXT parking lot. If you know, terrible place to meet someone because you're gonna get jumped. So Robert Stone, who's the general manager right now, right? He's like, you don't even got to do all that. He's like, I'm going to handle Zilla. So then Zilla officially comes out towards the end of the show. Zilla signs his contract. He's about to. But then Robert Stone is like, but wait, there's more. And he's like, basically, in Zilla's contract, he also gets a guaranteed title opportunity. So instead of a triple threat match at Heatwave, which was going to be Tony, Grayson, and Cruz. It's a fatal 4-way. It's a fatal 4-way. So now at Heatwave, we're going to have Tony D'Angelo, Zilla Fatu, Grayson Waller, and Cruz Montana. Fatal 4-way match. Please tell me if you have any questions, because I feel like I just said like 100 different things, and I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't confuse you, because I was just like, blah, 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 blah. I think Tony's about to drop that title, though. That's a match to move Jada Parker to move up to the main roster. Oh, would you want to see Jada on Raw or SmackDown if she moved up? Osiris needs a bigger push than the other. Cutler and Dion should stay a tag team. I think Dion's going to turn on them and leave. Don't forget to mention the bloodline. Yo, I should have. I'm trying to be decent. There's no way Tony D'Angelo is champion. Why'd you say it like that? Tony D also got his face burned. Thank you, John. So Naraku and Tony D'Angelo kind of had like a feud. Naraku was cool, he was chilling. He was like, I want to be respectful, until he kind of fibbed. And Tony D'Angelo and Naraku had like a contract signing basically, and Naraku brought the contract to Tony, and he just had fire come out of it, and it burned up Tony's face. It's not funny, but like when you watch it, it was just one of those things where it was like, what the heck? Oh, Vanity Project outside. Keish with the Encyclopedia of Wrestling Knowledge. I try. I like to catch people up, and I like when people are watching NXT or like stuff that like they don't normally watch like that or haven't in a while. Like, I got you, because it can be confusing if you don't know what's going on. 100%. But that's why I'm here. Here to let you know what's happening. What's good, Keish? Thank you for the recap, because I never watched the whole show. No problem. If y'all have any other questions, ask me, please. I'm more than grateful to help out. Keish with the breakdown of day, the breakdown of WWE breakdown. No, because I want like everyone to understand what they're watching. People gonna be pissed if Zilla wins. I think so too. I think it's gonna happen though. I don't think he's gonna be in NXT for a long time. Much respect to Tony D, the Mafia man. Oh, that's gonna be good. Facts. Tony D'Angelo was just a mid-card guy. What? You missed a lot. So Tony D'Angelo basically got kidnapped. I don't know by who. But Tony D'Angelo got kidnapped. Oh my gosh, you did miss a lot. Oba Femi was champion and he relinquished the title. You probably saw that because they were showing it on Raw and like at SmackDown. But yeah, Oba like relinquishes the title. Tony D'Angelo comes back all mysterious, just walking down the road. And he got kidnapped, but I don't know by who. I don't know if I need to kind of go investigate that, because that is unsolved mysteries. If now that I sit here and think about it, but yeah, Tony got kidnapped. He was basically eating like dinner, and then someone just came up and they were just like a shadow. You know how Oba Femi's shadow looks like when he's just doing his pose? It was like that kind of. But Tony's eating dinner and he looks up, and we don't see Tony D'Angelo for decades. He just disappears, and then he comes back, and then he becomes champion. And here we are. Keish be speaking 200 words per minute. Oh, I do. It's bad. I need to slow down. Sarah Scriber has to go bowling today with Vanity Project. She's probably like, just my luck. This is why Keish is our NXT expert. She can catch us up when we miss an episode. Of course. Thank you for that as well. But no, that's why I'm like, if you have questions, you haven't been watching, you missed something, I got you. Because I love NXT. Miles, I don't see Miles winning both these matches. Can you imagine if Miles gets pinned in the tag match and then he has the North American Championship match and Tavion Heights comes and costs him that, and I think Jackson Drake's going to be champion. I wouldn't be shocked if they have all the gold. Miles is losing something. Oh, he got Natty in the ring. The Vanity Boys gives me high school vibes. Michael rules, though I love her. Not high school vibes. Vanity Project is desperate with no quarter catch. True. We're gonna see. I think they're about to have tag titles. This group in the bowling alley too. Vanity Project. What's with the bowling scene? They just outside. They want to show that they can be outside. Brad keeps hitting on girls everywhere, and it pisses off Micah because she's probably like, I'm here to work. Vanity Project. Ricky uses one of those kids' assisted things to bowl. He said, I'm a win. This chick reminds me of China a little, but something is off. Yeah, her name's Micah Lockwood. She's pretty good. Basically, they're so cocky with Mike. Yeah, yeah. Mike is cool. Sarah was like, "Is this paycheck worth it?" Question her whole life. Ooh. Uh oh. Miles and Tavion losing them titles. I think so too. Honestly, respect, and I hope Zilla does not win. I like Grayson Waller. He did cut a pipe bomb, destroying the whole roster. I know, but the way the bloodline's going, I don't think Zilla's gonna be in NXT for a while. Natty's cooking Jada up. Just throw hands. You don't gotta talk. I think Miles will keep both belts they have to retire the speed title. Maybe. Jada should be on Friday. That'd be interesting. Zilla. Uh oh, cut her mic on. Jackson and Micah are the stars of the group. Taylor and smokes her jokes to me. I love how everyone's just like, get Vanity Project out of here. She needs to get reps in the ring. Does Micah? Yeah, I'm ready to see when they kind of put Micah out and have her do more singles wise. Hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, hi, Women's Wrestling Media. Hi, Queen. I hope you guys are good. Happy Tuesday. Natty's like Jada is nothing without her. Literally, Natty's like you suck. If it wasn't for me, who are you? Uh oh. Dang, Jada said you're a bully. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, Jada's cooking Natty up. Is the stove turned up? What is going on? I knew they were gonna make a nut. Ooh. Oh, this is good. That was good. Ooh. That was good. Jada said, let me tell you what's going on. Wait, I read that. Is Nikita Lyons still in NXT? I remember her being a big thing. Hmm. So I don't know why I just did that. So Nikita Lyons actually has a title. She is have you heard of Evolve before? I kind of look at Evolve more as like developmental, and I look at NXT kind of as a third brand now. I don't really look at it as developmental anymore. So Evolve comes on tomorrow actually. Nikita Lyons is champion, women's champion over there, but Nikita Lyons, she does come on NXT as well. She's actually aligned with Natty right now. Her and Carmen Petrovic are. Hey guys, let's watch the show. Let's not pay attention to Jada's assets. Let's watch the show. Wrestling, right? Wrestling, right? Natty Neidhart wants a women's submission match at SummerSlam. SummerSlam Sunday is so funny. SummerSlam Sunday. That's gonna be interesting. Can you imagine? I feel like Jada really needs this win, but that's a submission match. That's like Natty's specialty. So I wonder. I had a terrible night. So glad to end it with some wrestling. Oh, I hope your day gets better. Well, I hope your days get better. I'm sorry you had a terrible night, but I'm happy you're ending it better and able to watch wrestling. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I hope your day gets better. Lots of interesting. Why Natty's not on Raw or SmackDown to teach the women superstars how to handle it in the ring? Cause she had to show Jada, her true self, as she just said. She had to bring that beast out of Jada. I like Jada's promo with her just now. That was good. Women's submission match Sunday. Who are we picking? I feel like obvious cases I would pick Natty. Jada needs this win though. Really, she needs this win. One half to show Sunday's women's matches. Love to see it. High key wax. That's funny. Naraku and Io are married in real life. I remember when I found out, I was just like gasp because I didn't know. I was like, oh, their pictures were cute. It was decent, solid promo. It was. Jada came in there spitting. She's fed up. Nikita turned back. Thea Hill to keep her Evolve Women's Championship. I'll ask, what do you think is next for Thea? Can you please make a video talking about Rhea Ripley's injury? I don't really know if there's much going on with Rhea. I know she's gonna be out. It's kind of like an indefinitely thing. It's kind of like a when she heals, from my understanding. The last thing I kind of saw, I know she was on the couch and she had like the brace on her knee and everything. I hope she has like a safe and nice recovery though. She is in the dungeon with Natty and Carmen. Yes, thank you. Yep, I know Evolve, so she got demoted. Not demoted. Well, no, she's in NXT too, but she's mostly like Evolve because she's the women's champion. But she's been kind of doing double duty. Like she's like with Natty. Sorry to me, Heatwave is their SummerSlam. I know, but it makes me laugh. I feel like you're the only person I've heard like say that, and it's like it's funny because it's like when you really sit and think about it, it's like yeah, you're right. Because I've never thought about it like that, but it makes sense like you saying it. At least she's the champion there. Yeah, yeah, she's been working. Jada Parker. Doesn't Evander Holyfield's son wrestle in NXT? Is he in Evolve? I don't know if he in Evolve. He might be in Evolve or like actual developmental. I think Evolve. I don't really watch Evolve like that. So if he is there, that's why I'm kind of like I don't know. He's not in NXT. He hasn't like on a consistent basis like that. No. Dolly Parton died completely ruined for me for some hours. That was sad. R.I.P. to Dolly Parton. I was at work and then like I went to break and I saw it and I was like, what? Oh, we got Keanu Carver coming out against Cam Hendricks. Keanu, he just looks like he'll just toss you across the road. I love women's NXT. Yeah, the women's division NXT is really good. I think Natty is helping the women if NXT learn how to wrestle and promo work, like a vet to make sure they stay on the right track. I could see that. I wouldn't be surprised if she's kind of like helping produce stuff as well. She's like the perfect person, obviously, for that. So I wouldn't be shocked. Yo, what's up? Here's these thoughts. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Keanu Carver should beat Cam Hendricks. Cam's going through enough with Maxine and Austin. He needs this win. Evander Holyfield's son wrestles in Evolve. He's going to Triple H. Thank you. Because I was like, I know I've seen him do something, but I don't keep up with Evolve like consistently. But I'm like, I know I've seen him somewhere. Because I'm like, I know he's not in NXT, but I'm like, I've seen him somewhere. Holyfield's son is in Evolve. Okay. Is he there like weekly, like permanently? Pew 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 pew. The Matrix of Solo last night on Raw. Solo had me cracking up last night. I love Solo. I'm such a casual. I only watch Raw and SmackDown, so I get lost from other shows. That's fine. That's why your girl is here to let you know what's going on. OMG. So did you not know last night with the two guys that came out with Royce Keys? Their name's OTM, by the way. They're from NXT too. They actually used to be in a group with Jada Parker, but they got moved up. And Lola Vice, the look at me, I'm just literally breaking down everything for you. The on Raw when they had like the 9-4 and everything. Lola Vice, I'm assuming she's making her Monday Night Raw debut in Mexico City. Obafemi's brother is nuts. Nuts. Keanu does not play at all. Big meaty men slapping meat, as Booker T would say. I also watch AW. Me too. We got a lot of wrestling this weekend, especially Sunday. I'm just gonna be locked away in my room on Sunday watching all the shows. Yikes. Yeah, Holyfield is there almost every week in a feud with someone named Brooks. Ooh, I need to watch Evolve. Is Evolve? It's like an hour. The only reason I don't honestly is because I watch Dynamite. So I don't know if they come on at the same time. I think they did because I remember one time I was gonna watch it and I was like, and I kind of had to pick. Kevin, actually, right here, Women's Wrestling Talk. You should have Timeless Elite Wednesdays with someone named Courtney. She's really great. She's amazing. Like she's very knowledgeable. She literally will tell you everything going on. Like she knows what she's talking about. There's literally gonna be watch along. It's like Women's Wrestling Talk. Um Timeless Elite Wednesdays. Courtney's dope. Like she's very informative. She does TNA watch alongs as well. I'm not sure if there's gonna be one this week or not, so I don't want to put it out there and then there's not. So yeah, but she's amazing at that. Whoa. Oh gosh. If I was Cam, I would just throw in the white towel for myself. I don't need these problems with you. Don't trust this new Keanu. Keanu's crazy. Can you imagine someone slapping someone on their back and they turn around just huffing and puffing like with their hot breath? Like who has time for that? Who has time for that? Ooh, Cam, just get out of there. Booker T, give him a white towel. Throw it in. He's gonna tear this man. He's gonna tear his head off. Golly, Mason Rook. He's big. He's bad. He'll body slam your dad. Mason Rook. Mason Rook. He's fire. I'm clueless about the dudes that came out last night with Royce, but I've been seeing people talk about it. So they were like a tag team in NXT called Out the Mud or OTM. It's like basically Out the Mud, like shortened. But they debuted. I basically got their call up, I guess, last night with Royce Keys. But they're from NXT, and also they used to be with Jada Parker and them used to be together in a group as well, like earlier on. The one dude with the long hair of OTM reminds me of Taboo from the. I know what you're talking about. That's a good comparison. You're honestly the best wrestling content creator to me. I truly appreciate. Oh, thank you. That means a lot. That just made my day. Thank you. That's really nice. I appreciate that. Ricky Needham, what is that thing? Nikki Reed, and what is that thing called? Wait, Ricky Starks? I kind of want Kalani to beat Kendall. Not gonna lie, I'm biased. But do we see Kalani Jordan losing and going to the main roster since everybody's leaving? It feels. What do you think of Royce Key's new group? I love it. I more so love it too because it was a shock. You know what I mean? I feel like you don't really get a lot of shocks like that lately, especially like stuff like that random. That was very random. But I like it because it keeps you on your toes. Because I remember I saw Royce Keys and I was like, "Oh, he's back, cool." And then when I saw OTM with him, I was like, "No, wait a minute!" I literally screamed. I like it. Uh-oh. That's right. No one does it like Lon. Let me see. OTM is with Royce Keys now on Raw. They attacked the Usos solo in LA Knight, and it's no contest. Great segment. Great segment. Yeah, you gotta check it out. It's like 45 to an hour. It comes on Tubi at like 7 on Wednesdays, but it's not live. Oh, it comes on at 7? I thought it came on at the same time. Okay. I might actually watch it tomorrow. I try to write stuff in my phone so I remember because I forget everything. Okay, wrote it down. Tubi got wrestling. Yeah. Apparently Evolve comes on there Wednesday. Well, tomorrow. They upload the episodes of Evolve on WWE's YouTube channel. Ooh, okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the knowledge. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. LOL, Book and Vic almost fainted with how good Keanu is. Yeah, I can imagine. Um, Keanu. Book and Vic almost fainted with how good Keanu is. I can imagine because it's like Booker T. Remember, like Keanu just had it like out for Booker T at one point. He's probably like, I'm fighting for my life, literally. Keanu with perfect plex, lol. Keanu is so scary to me. Looks like Mason is finally growing out of his mullet. Makes me glad. You don't like the mullet? Out the Mud is now a trio on Raw. Love it. Kalani Jordan seems like she is a great heel. She is. She really grew into it for me. My sister Kalani. What I like to do is play WWE 2K Universe mode and create my own storylines. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really dope. Like, what's the storyline if you're playing right now? What's the storyline that you're doing right now? Well, that's your favorite that you like. Kalani is gloating how she didn't need to earn it because NIL came a calling. I love Kalani. I really want her to win. I don't think she is though. Yeah, if everybody's graduating, Kalani should. Yeah, I think she's leaving. Up next, does the NXT Women's North American Championship become a triple threat Sunday? I think so. I think we see Kali beat Zaria. I really do. Ricky Smokes, not Ricky Smokes, needing that kids thing to help him bowl was funny. It'd be like that. Up next, Kali Armstrong versus Zaria. Can't wait. Kali versus Zaria, two strong women going at it should be a good match. I've been so excited to watch this match like all day. Like, don't get me wrong, the whole match is good. The match card is good. But that match, I'm excited. Solani wins. What's next for Kendall? Call up. I think the opposite is gonna happen. I feel like they've been really putting a rocket on Kendall's back, honestly, and I think Kalani's gonna lose. And it's like I wouldn't be shocked if she got a call up because Kalani, for me, it's like what more can she do? You know, she's been just constantly trying to get the NXT Women's Championship, and then like she can't. You know, something always kind of happens, and she's not able to, or whatever. And it's kind of like if she can't again, where else do we go next? It's kind of like there's nothing else I could see, like going for her in NXT. Evolve is Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Gotcha. You have a subscriber from Europe, so you are now officially a worldwide quiche. Ayy. We're outside, literally. Unless you are outside the states, Evolve is on YouTube. Gotcha. Thank you. I can't keep both. I was wrestling. It's a lot of wrestling during the week. It's a lot to keep up with for sure. Kendall versus Zaria for NXT Championship and NXT North American Championship. I think that's gonna happen at some point. I wouldn't mind seeing Zaria as NXT Women's Champion. I love Zaria. My main storyline is Miz having a redemption arc and going after Cody. Cody's the heel. You're getting creative. I want Cody to be a heel so bad. For me, I was looking forward to Saquon versus Dion and Kali versus Zaria. Same. I didn't think they were gonna start the show with the steel cage match. I'm not mad at it though. It was good. Cash stomach hurts. Wait, what? My dream, my dream match: Lash Legend versus Jay Cargill WrestleMania 43. I would like to see Lash and Jay go at it one day. I had this like random idea. I was like, what if Lash won Money in the Bank? I don't know. I have my obvious pick, but I was like, what are my backups? There's so much wrestling Sunday. Zilla Fatu. Hello. love Zilla. I'm so happy for him. Zilla cooking in this promo. I didn't mean to zone out. I'm just like, wait, this promo is really good. Zilla's eating this promo up. Okay, Zilla. Hello. Why doesn't the Miz get more respect for how good he is, face or heel? Tell me about it. The Miz is so good. It's ridiculous. Also, I got John Cena as general manager of Raw, and he's a heel, always screwing the world champion CM Punk. I like, I like the way you're cooking. You're cooking up in 2K. Those are good storylines. It sounds fun. They debuted Zilla early to compete with AEW All In. Thought he would show up at heatwave. Same. I think the same thing. That's why I think he's gonna win the title. The timing, because they're kind of gonna go into the main events at the same time, and I was like, I think he's gonna get that belt. Zilla being younger than me is making me feel ancient. Why? You shouldn't feel ancient. I have a weird feeling he will do it, take momentum from AW. That's why I think he's gonna win. I just do. He came in really hot and then he's getting a title opportunity. I think he's gonna get it. He looks like a younger Umaga. He does. He does. Wow, what matches are going to be on Heat Wave? I'm gonna go over it before I get off. I wanted to see. I wanted to see like everything like as a whole because I figured they would add something else and they basically did. Well, Robert Stone didn't officially state it yet, so I wanted to go over it at the end. I'll go over all the matches because anything can happen. We still got like an hour left, roughly. I want to see if they add anything else. They're going na 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 boo boo because Zilla's debut was a home run. It was. I liked Zilla's debut. It was shocking. I was like, oh my gosh, Zilla. I feel like I'm watching his father, which is insane. No, for real. I like how they did like the flashback showing Umaga too. Zilla just posted a video with Leo Rush days before being in NXT. That's fire. Two of my faves. Here's Umaga's son. Facts. Zaria looks so evil. It's so nice. I see what you did there. Very nice. Very evil. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Wait, they cut Kali's entrance seriously. They might be running short on time. That's why I was shocked that they did the steel cage match first. Cause I was like something like that I could see you saving at the end because it's like you just go until you literally can't, until like CW's just like boop. You know what I mean? That's why I thought like they would save that a little later, but I don't know. They could add one more if not a pre-show. I'm sure Robert Stone will make that official. Yeah, I wanted to see what else he says before I'm just like, okay, this, and I'm gonna be like, okay, this, because anything's possible. And what time you receive? What is going on? Okay, cool. Thank you. Zilla Def going to the main roster soon. They even showed a vid of him on Raw last night. I was surprised that they did that. I feel the same way. I think the way the bloodline's going and the Solo's not, falling in line the way Roman would want him to, it easily sets up for me to have a Zilla coming, especially when you look at it with War Games, right? Because they're gonna need a fifth person. He can easily. Oh, let me call up Zilla. He's right there. I wouldn't mind if Zilla was champ and he still stayed in NXT and he did double duty, like he was at War Games and he was still in NXT. I think that would be good exposure too. But I don't think he's gonna be here long at all. Of course, the women's match, a short one again. It might be okay. I feel like NXT's not bad at like women's matches. I feel like they usually give them some time. But the one thing I really like about NXT too, NXT's good at having like multiple women's segments, which I really like. Who do you think will win the 2027 Royal Rumble? Oh, I have no clue. I have to stuff like that. I have to see when we get kind of closer where the storylines are. What about you? Facts. NXT knows how to protect women's division. Yeah, I feel like they do a good job of like pushing the women NXT. But I'm in a weird place though, right? Because I'm kind of like, I think Zaria defeats Friend Sinclair, right? But I'm also kind of like, I wouldn't be mad if Zaria lost because to me, I'm like, okay, you're probably gonna go after the main title. But if she did, Kendall got to give that up. I love Zaria. I'm biased. I'm sorry, but I would love if Zaria was NXT Women's Champion. But I've been enjoying her run as North American Champion right now too. And Ren Sinclair has really grown on me as well. That dive by Kali Armstrong just made me a fan. Kali's great. I kind of wish I was watching some of these people in Evolve. Like I know Vanity Projects from Evolve. I know Kali is a lot of. I think Keanu was too, right? I kind of more so see clips. I know Kendall is too. I know Kendall and Kali had like a feud, and I know Kendall took the title off of Kali to become the women's champion. But yeah, I gotta lock into Evolve more than I have been. It's just a lot of wrestling to keep up with, honestly, during the week. Yeah, the same. The closer to Elimination Chamber Royal Rumble, I know who they might push. Yeah, I got to see where things are going with certain people. I know you love the crazy gimmick of Lyra Valkyria. I do. I do. I'm happy they're like kind of putting her on TV more too and letting her. Like, I love the stuff with Io. That cracks me up. But I've always been a fan of Lyra Valkyria. Like honestly. And I love that she's tapped into this new character. I think it could be really fun for her if it's like booked properly. Evolve was how I knew about Callie. Yeah, I would see clips of her. I only knew her because she was the Evolve Women's Champion. That's when I like found out like that was like my introduction. But I still didn't watch like that. But I would know like, oh, Kali Armstrong is Evolve Women's Champion. But I never really saw like Kali like in the ring and stuff like that. But I've liked what I've seen in NXT so far. Kali reminds me of Bianca Belair so much, similar style and screen. I agree. I agree. I can see what you mean by that 100%. Our queen. The way people cook up Lyra is so funny. Vanity Project just sucks to me. I feel like Swipe Right should turn on Jackson Drake. Not Swipe Right. I like Vanity Project. You know what it is for me? I think when they added Vanity Project with Blake Monroe, I locked in. I was like, I like this. I think Bailey resigned under the table. Her name is still being brought up. Yeah, I saw some stuff. I don't know if it's true. I saw some stuff saying like she resigned or they're in negotiations. So I think so too. Lyra brings up Bailey a lot. And I know him on Twitter. Blake Monroe and she had challenged Bailey to come to SmackDown Friday. Me and my coworkers were dying when we saw how Solo was dodging those. That was so funny. I love Solo. He's just a good time. He's like naturally just like, you know, some people just have like the it factor. Solo's always been that for me. I'm happy he's able to kind of like be Solo, no pun intended. No pun intended. But I love that for him. Oh snap. Not dancing mid match. Dang. I know that hurt. Oh, that was nice. They gotta run this back. Speaking of Bianca, she is dealing with carpal tunnel. She wrote on Twitter. I saw that earlier on Instagram. I feel for her. She's like going through a lot. I need to see Micah in the ring. I know she had a match, but she doesn't have as many matches that I like her to have too. I think it's coming though, like one day. Whoa, that was a nice boot. Zaria said, "You're not getting added to my match." Zaria said, "Not today, not ever, not tomorrow, and definitely not Sunday." I never watched many live streams before, but oh, thank you. That means a lot. I appreciate it. Remember Kali called Zaria a redheaded heifer? That was so funny. And it made it funnier because Robert Stone and Zaria both looked like they wanted to laugh. I feel like that made it even more funnier. Oh, Callie said, "I'm going to Heat Wave." Oh snap! Is Callie about to go to Heat Wave? Oh, she not, cause she got speared. Looking up at the lights. Zaria got it. It's over. Ooh, ooh, that was crazy. How did what? What? Kali Armstrong is going to Heat Wave, which once was Zaria, women's NXT North America champion, versus Ren Sinclair, women's speed champion, unification match, is now a triple threat. That was crazy. Now, at this is why too I said I didn't want to just tell you the match card because I knew stuff was gonna like change up. So now at Heat Wave, you're gonna have a unification triple threat match with Zaria, Kali Armstrong, and Ren Sinclair. Oh, uh oh. So Kalani's gonna super attack her ear at Heat Wave, 100%. Solo and Zilla would be comedy gold. I think so too. And Jacob, when he's not like being mean, I think they could really do some magic. I've got some crazy storylines planned for Universe Mode. Oh, what's your next one? Have you heard Montez Ford rapping? I did. He's dropping like a whole album where he dropped the EP. I saw he was like on Instagram having like a listening party. Oh wow, I still don't know what it is. It's an insult. It's an insult. Callie won. Who's your favorite wrestler? I have a lot. Um, but if I had to go one, it'd be Oba. Oba's been my favorite wrestler for a long time. A long time. What about you? Is it triple that now for NXT Women's North American Championship? Who you got winning at Heat Wave? Who's your pick? Dang, did not see that coming. Yeah, that was a crazy win. Like the roll up. I didn't even know the referee counted to three. It's like it was like a two count, and then she just got up. Unless like my old age is playing tricks on me, maybe. But like that was fast. Stu, how are you? That counter into a spear was nice. It was. It was. I thought it was over. I thought Zarya had that in the bag for sure. They're making it out that Kendall is an underdog. She is clear, but it's still a tough injury. I think Kalani's gonna have a field day with her at Heat Wave. I think she's gonna keep bothering her ear. the whole time, and she's gonna laugh and be like very menacing. And I hate that for Kendall. What's with the random NASCAR dude? I think it's like a collab with like the CW, like the network, because they showed something earlier saying they're gonna have like NASCAR. Oh my gosh, do you have NASCAR over there? Do you know what that is? I forgot you're in another country. So like over here in America, we have something called NASCAR, and it's basically like just like racing, basically. Like they have like people literally it's their job, they just race. The way I said it sounds terrible, but they race and everything over here. It's called NASCAR. So the channel over here, they're basically gonna have like an event for NASCAR because it's like on TV. It's like a huge thing. People love it, but they're gonna have like an event on the channel that NXT is on over here, like the same day as Heatwave. So I guess they're doing like a, hey, this is blah blah blah. He's gonna be racing on Sunday. I guess it's like a collab. Kendall could get damaged if she's not careful. Yeah, Kalani's definitely about to lock in. Never know what surprises that this show is in tonight. I know NXT is really good. So you got for Heatwave for that women's NXT North American title. Now that's a triple threat. I'm wondering. I don't know honestly now because my obvious answer would be Zaria, right? But I'm kind of like I don't see Kendall Gray losing to Kalani. I wouldn't be mad if she did, but I think Kendall's gonna retain. And I'm kind of like, okay, if Zaria drops the title, I could see Zaria going for that title, which I wouldn't be mad at because I would love to have Zaria as champion. But I could also see Ren Sinclair being champion as well. If you kind of want to push her more, you know? And then you have Kendall and Ren both be champs. I don't know. I feel like it could go. I wouldn't be shocked. Maybe if Kali gets the shocker. It's a lot of things you could do with that. What about you? I just said a bunch of nothing, but it's a lot. I don't know. That's my answer. I don't know. I've got Braun Breaker and Roman feuding. Whoever loses can never use a spear again. Whoa, high stakes. I love when Braun Breaker spears. It's so terrifying. Especially like when he runs the ropes. I feel like that is the most terrifying thing you could do to someone. I have to while I'm it's like in the video games when like someone's like dizzy. You know what I mean? They're what's it groggy when they're groggy and they're like out of it. And can you imagine you're groggy and then Braun is just do while you're dizzy? That has to be terrifying. Is that like a black way of calling someone a Thor? Yes. I wouldn't say it a black thing. People say it all the time. It's not really a color thing. But yeah, it's an insult. Kali Armstrong. Oh, you think Kali's gonna win? It was a legit 3 count. It happened so fast. That's why I was like, wait. I was just watching and it was just like and I was like, whoa, it's over. Braun not being able to do the spears like Danhausen not being able to curse people anymore. I can't imagine Braun not being able to spear people. That'd be nuts. Roman is going to be feuding with Ova. When do you think they're gonna do that? I think the race on Sunday is leading right into Heatwave. Yeah, they had it. Yeah, it's actually on right now. Oh, they have a race on Friday too at 7 p.m. if you're interested. Hmm. If Kalani loses deeper on SmackDown, I want her to go to Raw too. SmackDown is so sad. Oh, we're doing 8-man tag team action right now. By the way, I want everyone else that moves up to go to Raw. I feel like the Raw Women's division could really use more people. I'm voting for everybody. I want Kalani to win. I just don't. I, Callie winning would be like surprising too. I like Callie. She's grown on me. Because I didn't watch her in Evolve, but watching her NXT, I like her. She's cool. NASCAR driver drive in mostly left-handed circles for 250 to 500 miles. Some street courses will remind him of F1 races. That's a lot of driving. Are you happy Sammy finally went full heel? I am. What about you? Long overdue. And I feel like the way they've done it, it's like a justifiable thing where it's like, I could see why you would do that. Oh, snap. My mistake. The race is Friday. Actually, some NXT stars will be there. Oh, they're doing a super crossover. The thing is, her man is on SmackDown. I know, but then they you know what's crazy? I made a video, right? And I said how I wanted when Lola left NXT, and I said I wanted Lola to go to Raw, and I had said why and everything. On TikTok, she saved it. She didn't like it, and she just saved it. And I was like, wow. And now she's on Raw, and I'm really happy. I was just like, this is nuts. So I'm kind of surprised because I thought she was gonna be on SmackDown because of Damien. So now I'm kind of like, okay, maybe not. Maybe Kalani will go to Raw too, or does Damien come to Raw, or does Damien go to Triple A? Is Damien taking time off for a little bit? I don't know. Also, I've got Jordan Grace going to Raw and feuding with Raquel for the IC title. I would love to see that. I want Jordan Grace to be on Raw. I think they could use her too. She's a good babyface. They're gloating because CM Punk wanted to get reps on an off day that he visited NXT in Fairfax, Virginia over the weekend. Those pictures were nice though. I was like, oh, the Riff Raff team. The Riff Raff team. The way that you cook up Lexus King is so funny. The Riff Raff. Yo, I'm crying. The Riff Raff team. That's hilarious. I think it's Raw's in Mexico City on the 14th is the reason why Lola is having her main roster debut. Her man is on SmackDown. Do you think they're gonna have her on Raw for a little bit and then she goes to SmackDown? And maybe I would love if we got a draft. I missed the draft. I feel like they're not using Charlie Dempsey not enough. They should have him as more like his father, William Regal. I always wanted that. Like I don't know if you saw William Regal and Finley. They kind of were like with Birthright for a bit, and I always wanted William Regal to be Charlie's manager, like just him. Everyone else, they'll be fine. They'll figure it out. But I think that could have been magic. Damien's on Triple Mania card. Oh, who is he fighting? Damien is doing Triple A's version of SummerSlam Sunday. Fatal 4-way to crown the new Triple A Latin American champion. Do you guys think he's gonna win? Maybe he's about to win that. Maybe that's why they dropped the tag titles too. Maybe he's gonna be like more full time over there. How's Lexus King doing? Well, he's speed champion, right? But they're looking to basically get rid of the speed title and unify them, which is basically them getting rid of it, I guess. So I wonder if they're gonna do it with the men. What do you think of Priest possibly getting released, or is that fake? I haven't heard anything about that. I I think he's probably gonna be in AAA more, if anything. Especially with him and R-Truth losing the tag titles. He's the NXT speed champion, yeah. Riff Raff existed. Not y'all cooking up Lexus. Maybe I wonder how they use Lola on Raw, considering Stephanie and Becky both want Liv. Whoops. We know Mexico City Stephanie Vaquer gets her rematch with Liv Morgan. Do you think like she goes after Raquel? Like do they put her in the IC title scene maybe? With like Soul and Lyra? But then Lyra doesn't have any friends, so I wonder how that would work. Who knows? He might win. Never know. I think he is. Dang. Oh gosh. There's so much going on. Dang. You don't have to do him like that. That's crazy. The Brian Pillman Jr. / Rich Raff hate needs to stop. I like Lex. Whoops. I like Lexus Gang. They need to push him more. Finley is the father of the guy with the ponytail. So, well, Lexus King, what would you like to see him doing right now? If you could book him in anything at NXT, what would you do with him? They better not release DP. I don't think they are. I would. I've got some shockers. Some people that get releases, I'm not shocked because it's like they're not really like used. So I'm kind of like okay, but I don't see a Damian Priest. That one would really surprise me. I think if anything, he's probably be a AAA more. Especially you guys saying like he's about to fight for a title. I think he would get it if he just dropped the tag titles. Wait, what's the face for? I'm thinking that the WWE draft should come back soon because to figure what the general manager will do with the talent. I miss the draft. That's always one of like that was always one of my favorite things to watch. Honestly, it was just exciting and just like, oh my gosh, where are they gonna go? I miss it. I wish they would bring it back. Especially like you have so many people on the rosters. I feel like it would be fun. I like Lesis, but the fake beard still bothers me to this day. Why? He's trying to be stylish. He's trying to be stylish. Is there any period where you stop watching wrestling? I've never fully. Okay. I had a time for like I don't know if it was a year. Maybe like almost a year. I didn't watch. It was like it was like when things were really like rocky, like 2018, 2019 for WWE, when the storylines were kind of like there's a lot going on, you know? But I didn't really like watch how I do right now. I would kind of watch clips more so, but I've never really had a time where I've just stopped everything. Like I might not like I'll know what's going on, but yeah. Lexus should win the NXT title. Can you imagine? He would go crazy. The power would get to his head. They got one of Finley's son in both companies, AEW and NXT. Love to see it. I like David Finley over there in AEW. Let's see. You know what releases surprised me? Kyrie saying, "Yeah, that was crazy. That was sad. I really wanted to see that play out with Asuka being a menace to her every week. Lexus is by far the most interesting of these men fighting right there, but he will always be Riff Raff Jr. That's so funny. Yo, that's hilarious. You're funny. Not Riff Raff Jr. Yo, is it the beard? Is that what it is? When I first, it kind of like I feel like he gives me like y'all heard like Tiger King. When I first saw him, I thought about that when he started like switching up. I was like, he's trying to be interesting. I started for like 20 years from '01 to 2021. Living Bianca brought me back. Ooh, that's a long time. I'm glad you were able to come back. You had like something that interested you though. That's dope. Like they are now a hill that people love to hate. Then have Birthright. Y'all see Grayson Waller's hoodie? Nepo Oos is nuts. And walking through the parking lot freely. If I was Zilla, I would just hello lay him out. Like, are you crazy? Why would you wear that in the parking lot? Don't be doing that. Like they're now a hill that people love to hate, but then have Birthright turn on him, make him face, or have him walk away from the Birthright, turning them face. That'd be interesting. Do we think Birthright stays together for a long time, or you think they're gonna break up soon? Also, for Raw and SmackDown to have matches that people would love to watch. Yeah, that's true. Things were bad in 2019. That's when it was 2019. Because I knew it was like in the late 20 issues. I kind of was just like, I didn't really watch how I do right now. I knew what was going on, but I wasn't like locked in how I am right now. Yeah, I remember the dog food. That was crazy. The beard bothered me too, but I got used to it. Yeah, I did too. I took it as he's trying to be interesting. He's trying to stick out. Because if you don't remember nothing, you're gonna remember his beard. It's definitely the beard and the eyebrows. At least we know what it is now. That's so funny. Yo, Riff Raff Jr. is hilarious. Not the Sharpie beard. Dang, let Lexus King breathe, y'all. Let him get up. Just like, let's kick him while he's down. That's so funny. We love that Aussie heel. Grayson has been a villain, but I've been enjoying it a lot. A whole bunch. It's been really good. But the beard is pure rage bait. I get it. Yeah, a lot of people bring it up. There's like, who does he think he is? Hey, I'm good. How are you? How's your day going? Dang. Charlie, don't tap. Charlie, you better not tap. Yeah, break that up. Break that up. This has been a ooh, that was Sean Legacy's really good. I wish I watched Evolve when he was over there too. I'm not gonna lie. I lock in. I need to watch Evolve. It's just a lot to watch. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that was nice too. Well, it's over. Let me see. Romeo is so good. Here we go. What are they about to do? Oh, Sean Legacy went up high. Oh, Charlie said, "Get that up out of here." Charlie, kick out. Yikes. That was nice. It's over. Birthright gets the win. That was a good pin by Charlie. Yes, it's the beard. I think he did that once AW didn't resign him and did it as a today for how they should. Gotcha. This match is cooking. That was a good match. The Usos versus OTM on Raw next week. I'm calling it right now. Probably. I want OTM to take the titles off of Austin and Braun. I would love to see that. Would be amazing. You should check out WCW The Hollywood Blondes and check out the feud between Stone Cold. Let me take a picture of that so I remember. My I think this Heatwave Summit is gonna be nuts. Robert Stone, don't let Keanu punk you like that. You better send him home. I'll be darned if my employees bully me. Like, get out of here. I don't care. I do not care. That is insane. Shiloh. Oh, next week Shallow Hill faces Naraku. Yo, Robert Stone is stressed. Oh, this match is gonna be so good. EK Prosper is about to fight Ray Phoenix for the Triple I Cruiserweight Championship. I can't wait. The match is gonna be phenomenal. The Adam Pearce got that match already before Monday. With OTM, I don't think so. These NXT guys going hard. Why do people say NXT ain't good? Because they don't watch it. They don't watch it. That's really what it is. That's a lot of it. I try to tell people all the time to watch NXT. Not even me being biased because I love NXT, but it's actually good. You know, you see a lot of people complain about other stuff, and it's like, well, hey, this is good. Also, you're getting an introduction to the people you're gonna see on the shows that you watch weekly. Why not watch them while they're in NXT? Watch their come up too. You know, and then when you get an OTM on the roster, you know who it is. I have a hard time seeing who's who between these guys. No, you're fine. You're fine. It's a lot going on in NXT. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. You're fine. Can Romeo and Gnome get a W just once? Maybe. Maybe next time. Womp, womp, womp. The Birthright teams wins. What a shocker. Yeah, they were my pick. I was like, no way. Especially when it was just Charlie in there. I was like, there's no way he's about to get pinned. Don't get him Angry Stone. Literally, Kishi would be scared of Keanu if you're the GM. He would go home. You are not going to scare me at my job. Me at my big age at 102, and you're gonna scare me. You gotta go home. You gotta Boom. I don't have time for that. Ray Phoenix versus EK is gonna be so good. I can't wait. Let me see. I need EK to team off with my girl Lizzie Rain again. That was a good tag match. Did we ever find out what happened to Sean Spears? I'm gonna have to go investigate some stuff. Can't wait for Ray Phoenix versus Penta. That match, I'm so happy that they're in the finals. All the matches have been really good. But that match is gonna be spectacular. I think Penta's gonna win though. Romeo Marino looks to be a big star, but the hugging and patting himself had me laughing the first time I saw him. I think he's gonna do a lot of good things. He's really good in the ring. I gotta go, Keisha. It was fun stopping by your stream. Oh no. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming by. I hope you have a good night and get some sleep. I know what you mean. John, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I appreciate you. I probably don't say it enough, but I do. I really do. You're like really dope for that. Interesting. Someday they'll be on Raw or SmackDown in the future, and they'll get impressed the general manager very much. Yeah, for sure. That's why I always wish people like watch more. You know. Plus, also NXT is just a good show. It's fun. You get introduced to people. It's a good time. Us Europeans are built different. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Worth it for the stream. I'm crying. You can't see, but I'm crying. Thank you. That's so nice. I love you so much. Keisha, if you're the GM, who would you fire if you had the chance? Wait, NXT or anywhere? I got a few. Let me see. Okay, if I'm on NXT, Keanu gotta go. Cause you're not about to scare me up, and I'm just trying to come tell y'all what matches y'all got, and you wanna come huff and puff. I don't think so. You gotta get out of here. Um, Let me see. On Raw, if I was GM, I like Lyra, but I would have her get some help. I would see what's going on. On SmackDown, no, and Baron Corbin and Big Cass get to stepping. You gotta go. Yeah, those are my picks. What about you? I was like Daniel. I stopped watching wrestling in like 2018 before AEW came out. The Lucha Brothers and the Young Bucks and their YouTube channel, being the Elite, got back into wrestling. No, it's good that you guys found stuff that got you back in. Especially, I always tell people, I feel like right now is like a fun time to be a wrestling fan because you have so many things you can watch. You know what I mean? You're not just kind of stuck watching like one or two things. Like you can literally watch like 800 promotions right now. And it makes it fun because you have a lot of variety. Even if you do want to watch all the 800 promotions at one time, it's nice because you get a lot you can watch. There's literally, when you think about it, it's literally wrestling on every single day. And me growing up, it wasn't always like that. So it's nice seeing, how far we've come. And wrestling even feels more like mainstream now. Like it's cool, Because when I was younger, it was the opposite. A AEW was what brought me back to wrestling in 2020, and Netflix brought me back to WWE. Nice. No, those are both like good reasons too. Bald Baron and Big Blue Eyes needs to go ASAP. Big Cass, he looks so crazy. Like his eyes, he's just like, it's like, hey, I don't need that. I don't need that right now. Ray Phoenix versus NXT match. This match is gonna be so good. And shout out to Ray Phoenix doing double duty. Put on a banger yesterday with Dragon Lee. About to put on a banger with EK Prosper. And then what? The Heatwave heatwave summit. I'm so excited for this match. Dun 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 dun. The eyes, they are. He looks. I'm not gonna lie. I liked his entrance on Monday, where it kind of like it came up, and then it just showed him. I was like, okay, I guess. 7 foot tall monster. I would look the other way. LOL. Yeah, Big Cass looks really intimidating. Like he's built. He's a nice build, but he looks very intimidating. I've wondered if Enzo and Mori return to WWE very soon, and what brand would he be on? Yeah, I thought Enzo and Cass were gonna come back at the same time, but I guess not. I have to do it. My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room. How you doing? Good times. I brought back Donovan Dijak. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Who would you put him in a feud with? You know who I miss now that we're speaking of really tall men? Drew McIntyre. Where's Drew McIntyre at? A tag team between EK and Javon would be wild. Can you imagine? I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see them go at it, or even like Carmelo and him. That'd be good too. Dang. Did you realize Corey was pro Javon throughout the whole match? We know why he hates him. Yeah, he talks so crazy about Baron. And it'd be his faces when they kind of cut to the camera. He'll just be like, like, get this guy out of here. Ray Phoenix is the most athletic wrestler of all time. Ray Phoenix is really good. I'm happy he's been able. Whoa, that was crazy. I'm happy he's been able to be shown more. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. The cookage. The cookage is unhinged right now. But I'm happy that Ray Phoenix is kind of being able to get showcased on like all the shows. Especially on SmackDown. Remember he was having like the matches for his title too. That was fire. Golly. How old is EK Prosper? Ah, he's 25. It was just his birthday 10 days ago. Happy belated birthday. Leon versus EK versus Javon Evans versus Mello. Oh my gosh. That would be match of the year contender. Can you imagine? That would be insane. The best way possible insane, but that would be an amazing match. I need to see that. It would. That would be an amazing match. I need to see that today. Like after the NXT Heat Wave Summit, you wouldn't be able to blink. I know. I'm gonna be watching like this, like face glued to the TV. I felt like that when I was watching Javon and Leon in TNA, and then Dark State had to come and ruin it. That made me so mad. That was a good match. I always wanted to see them run it back again. They were a good tag team too. So much bouncing around. Literally. That match would be insane. Yo, same. I was so mad. I remember they had to like add time to their match or something, and then they did it, and then freaking Dark State came. I was like, you guys don't get the heck out of here. That match was so good. Enzo's not coming back because of feud with Oba, Omos Baron, or tied them up like MLW. I feel like WWE needs taller guys for heels. Yeah, I kind of feel like what like with Baron, for example, I kind of feel like Trick's gonna get his title back unless unless Baron debuts a new title, because he's been still having the third title, which has been surprising to me. Unless he comes with a different title, I feel like Trick's gonna get it back. I don't know. But then I'm kind of like, well, who's next for Baron? Let's say if Trick doesn't get the title back, where does he go? Dark State is annoying. It's so crazy because I didn't like Dark State, and then I'm not gonna say that. I like Saquon a lot. Saquon was kind of like always my guy, and they started pushing Dion, and I was like, well, I like you too. But they made me really mad when they interrupted Javon and Leon. I was so annoyed. I was like, what are they doing here? Speaking of TNA, I first seen Ray and Penta in TNA when they was teaming up. I gotta go check that out. So, okay, so I think Penta's gonna fight Roman. I don't think Roman's gonna lose. Do you guys think that like Penta goes to AAA kind of more on like a full time basis for a bit? I'll even pick the Riff Raff team or Micah and the boys over Darkseid. Whoa, you really don't mess with them. That's a lot. Golly. Dang. Well, maybe they're gonna break up soon. I'm curious when like Vanity Project is gonna cut ties, or I wonder if they'll have them come to the main roster all together. Because I definitely think Jackson Drake's gonna get a big push. I don't know. Jesus Christ. He has been doing back and forth between AAA and Raw. Yeah, I saw the clips. I saw he had a match where if he lost, he had to join is it Los Perros, and he won, right? I saw the clip of that. Oh, that was nice by EK. Can you imagine if EK beat Ray Phoenix right now? I would be mouth wide open. Oh, EK is so good. Jeez. I want Micah to get a push. She would dominate. She would. She really would. She would go crazy. I think she will at some point. I want to see her fight Zaria. That'd be cool. Triple A is filmed in advance. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Do you think Penta and Ray Phoenix will be like a tag team again after Penta? I don't know. I always wonder if Penta kind of loses to Roman. He's there like doing more like bigger storyline wise in AAA. Him walking the ropes always blows my mind. Ray Phoenix is so freaking good. EK is too. Oh, EK said, I want that belt. I want that belt. That way you can have other chances for wrestlers to wrestle, showcase other guys. Like the taller, bigger guys enter the champions to come back after months to get a title shot. But who's like, well, I would say who's a taller, bigger guy right now that you want to get pushed that you don't think is being utilized the way you want them to? I bet Booker T has so much energy in his analysis of the matches. Booker T is my favorite commentator, like all shows. A lot of the stuff I say is from Booker T. And it's so funny because I'll post videos and I'll say stuff like I used to say like the bread, no water, just me. And like some people they don't watch NXT, so there's times they don't know what I'm talking about. There's like, that probably look weird. They're probably like, what's wrong with this girl? And I'm like, you gotta tune in Tuesday nights, and you'll know. Lizzie Rain would also cook at Raw. She would. She'd be so good on Raw. I wonder what direction they're gonna go with her next too. It's really crazy because like they kind of pulled all the really like bigger people out of NXT, and they've been like kind of finding their way. And I feel like we're now in a place where I feel like they're in a better place in terms of like developing and kind of pushing the newer talents more. Like the roster has definitely been like stacking up nicely. Golly, you gotta have a great balance to do that. For sure, I would have fell off those ropes soon as my like pinky toe touched those ropes. I would have been knocked over. Booker T would have had to catch me and Vic. Jeez. They're Lucha Brothers, and I thought they would feud with the Usos. I wouldn't mind if they did Ray and Penta and they had them on Raw. I wouldn't mind if they had them have the tag titles either. Can you imagine Talatonga, Tomatonga? They need to change their name too. Why are they called the MFTs? They're not the MFTs anymore. I'm gonna say his new name wrong. Is it Koiji? Koij? I hope I'm not saying it wrong. Oh, that was nice by EK Prosper. Oh my gosh. I sometimes quote Booker T too. I do it all the time. Like I could all the time. When Trick comes out, I say Booker T's ad libs. Um, when Stephanie Vicure does a devil's kiss, I'll be like ah. I do his stuff all the time. Oh, Booker T is a GOAT commentator. Oh yeah, man, he is. He has such good energy. This match is cooking. It's over. EK, you did good though. It's over. That was a good match. Big homie in due time. Omos, Donovan, Dijak, Rusev, Drew McIntyre. I forgot all about Rusev. I kind of wish he would do more. Yeah. I don't know how Taker walked the ropes all these years and still not mess up. I know. I wonder how much practice it takes. But I feel like sometimes some people are probably like some people like maybe like naturally have better like coordination with that maybe. So it's easier. I'm sure it takes practice, but some people are probably like, I got this. MFT is so last. Yes, the Sons of Haku from now on. I know. A year, not year. No, I know what you meant. But no, I agree because they were like even on their socials they'll put MFTs and I'm like, who's that? Like Solo is pew pewing. Solo's not there anymore. I'd be like, you didn't say that. Tell me you didn't just say Tell me you didn't just say that. No, it's funny. Booker T's so funny. When he used to sing when he used to sing Joe Hendry song, that had me cracking up. I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry. Joe he. That was funny. You know what I love about Ray Phoenix too? Ray Phoenix has such good sportsmanship after his matches. I love how he's just like showing good sportsmanship, talking, handshake, acknowledging the person. It's fire. Shout out to Ray Phoenix for that. Ray Phoenix retains the triple championship against EK Prosper. I like Penta Driver and Phoenix Driver better than their new finishers. Might bring it back. I never even found out what MFT stood for. It was my family tree. Remember when Solo was like a mob boss and he would be like in the room and he's like giving us these speeches and he was like, to the left of me is Talatonga, to the right of me is Tomatonga. These are my brothers. Da-da-da. It was like he'd be like, this is my family tree, and then they would show the tree and everything. That's why I'm just like, why are you still calling them that? Because they're not. There is no tree. The tree is cut down. Solo's not even there anymore. Remember the Batista commentary about Booker T? Batista's down, Batista's down, Batista's down. Booker T's the best on commentary. Hank and Tank. We got Hank and Tank action. Trick needs a Booker Atlas for his theme again. I always felt that way. I always wanted them to add it in somehow. like just a little first part of his song, and then whatever, you know. I always thought that would have been fire. The boys are back in town. Hank and Tinker's so funny. WWE New Extreme. What? It's time for the NXT Heatwave Summit. Hank and Tinker is some real hill. That's so funny. They're funny. I feel like they make me laugh. Like they're just like goofballs, but it's really entertaining. The dude with the two belts talks so funny. I don't understand it. Oh my gosh, he actually has like a he has a disability. He's deaf. That's why he talks like that. He's also dating Stephanie Vicaire. I don't know if you saw. Oh, you might not have. As you call him, Riff Raff Jr. and him had like a little feud for a little bit, and he was coming at him so crazy, like crazy. Like there was one time he was like he's like, "Hey Miles, I know you're." He said, "Hey Miles, I know you're deaf," and he's like, "Now you're blind." And Miles was like, "What?" And then he freaking maced him. He maced him. He used to talk about a lot of people like they make like their promos. They throw shots at him about it a lot. I knew there was something. His voice tickles my brain. Yeah, yeah, he's deaf. That's why he like talks like that. But he like a lot of people they use it when they do promos with him. But Lexus King was going at him crazy. It was nuts. I was like, my gosh, give the man a break. Miles, yeah, yeah. It's like give the man a break. I used to feel so bad for Miles. I was like, golly. I feel like this summit is about to be a mess. He's Randy Orton's twin. Don't forget that. Randy Orton Jr. Randy Orton Jr. Hey, to Stephanie Vicaire. Why? Like fully deaf. That's honestly impressive. Yeah, he's it's like partial. I think he can hear, but not like I don't know how much. I know there's like I think he can a bit, but I don't know like the percentage or anything like that. But he's made like promos, kind of talking about it because he used to be with Ren Sinclair and Tavion Heights and Charlie Dempsey. They had a group together, the No Catch, is it No Quarter Catch Crew? Am I saying that right? I'm tired. I'm trying to trying to make sure I'm saying it right. Yeah, they were in a faction together. And then Miles wanted to branch out on his own, so him and Charlie like basically had a match and it was like if you win you get to leave. It became like a whole thing. And then, Charlie ends up being with Birthright. It's a whole thing. And Miles basically kind of made a promo and he was saying how like everyone's always counting him out because of his disability and how he's like really strong because of it. It was a good promo. I always thought it was just an accent thing. No, no, he actually has like a disability, like for sure, like 100% disability. Oh, okay, it's official submission match. I'm gonna go over the Heat Wave card before I get off too. I would say, yeah, he's like partially deaf because it's like he does promos. He has done promos. Ethan Page too. Ethan Page in the NXT. He used to come at him crazy too. But I remember this one point. I was like, Miles is fighting for his life. Jesus Lord. Ethan and Lexus King were talking to Miles crazy. He's partially deaf, having lost about 90% of his hearing. Thank you. Because I was like, I know it's like a certain percentage. I didn't know like what, but I know he can still hear a bit, but it's not like 100%. But yeah, he's deaf. But it is impressive, seeing that and seeing someone still go for. I can't believe they're making him do double duty. But it is impressive for sure, seeing someone be able to go through that and get to where they are. He's been really good. Miles is really good in the ring too. She walked down on AAA promotions and no show for a second match at AW. Oh, I didn't know that. This is gonna be a mess. Okay, Kendall Gray's coming out with Ren Sinclair. Ren is so funny to me. She's just like quirky. She's so funny to me. Must be a scary experience being in the ring with that. It's crazy because I feel like when you watch Miles wrestle, you would never, you know what I mean? Like I've never, like I know like they talk to each other and stuff like that, in terms of moves. But I feel like with Miles, it never seems like he's missing a beat or missing a step with something. Like I feel like if I didn't know, especially like even like the way he sounds and everything, I would have never guessed. Like it doesn't seem like it ever like hinders him in any type of way. Honestly, Kendall's ear is gonna be ripped off. Kalani's gonna punch her in the ear probably, and I hate that for her. You're right about that, because Kendall, you really came in just bam. I forgot she won Iron Survivor. I'm definitely in the minority, but that speed belt looks cool to me. No, I think it looks cool too. You're not in the minority. It always looks cool. I like the concept of the speed title. I like when like they do the lights and stuff, and it like goes out and stuff. I do like that, but I'm not mad if they're gonna get rid of it either. It's like 50-50. I like Kendall's accent too. Yeah, Kendall's cool. She's throw a shot at Liv Morgan. Did Kendall just say pew pew? Ren is so sassy. We love to say. I love Ren. Like her personality, she's just very like. She's just funny. She's very animated. For me, Ren can wrestle and talk. Her quirkiness makes her cute to me. Yeah, it stands out. Yep, she did take a shot at Liv. I thought so. I was like hundreds of days. You want to put a name to that, Kendall? Liv's probably just like, ha, I'm the greatest of all time. Ooh. Okay, Zaria and Kali come out, right? Zaria is so funny for mocking her. There's Lonnie. Ooh. I like the summit stuff because I like how everyone it's like someone goes and then bam, next person. I like how they do that. Here's Zaria. And then Callie's gonna come out next. Delusional heifers is crazy. Kali is so funny. A dusty end to the summit, fighting everywhere. I think so too. I think some people are gonna fly out there with the fans. Oh, Grayson Waller. I like Grayson Waller coming in because he gave the women their props. So I want to see what he says. Let's see. Nepo Oos is crazy. Have her word again. She's so funny. Grayson. Glad to see the women getting so much screen time. I know, that's why I like NXT a lot. You get like 80 women segments. It's the best. The hell, Waller, you in the wrong division. Grayson said, I gotta spit some straight facts to y'all. Hold up. Waller, please stay out of grown women's business. Now he cooking the women up. Lucha Losers is insane. Okay, Cruz Montana next. Oh no. Tony D. That's my Aussie Hill. I like Grayson. If Zilla didn't come back, I would want Grayson to win. Well, if Zilla didn't come, I would think that that's what's gonna happen. Nepo Oos jacket is crazy. Yeah, he had it when he was walking in through the parking lot. All right, we got Cruz Montana on the scene. I like the crowd making up a chant to Cruz's song. Tony D is talking facts. I still feel like that man about to drop that belt. It's been nice, Mafia Man. I need to stop calling him that. Do we think Zilla's gonna talk, or is Zilla just gonna get straight to action? Dang! Cruz said, I want to fight. Started hitting the security guards. Where is Mr. Zilla? He's just gonna come out and just fight everybody? I love how they're all fighting the security guards. That's so funny. Dang. Dang, Kali. Cruz needs to keep on the sunglasses. He looks too cute without them all. I like him a lot. Ooh. Kendall laid her out. There's Zilla. Fight broke out, literally. We got Zilla. Zilla holding up the title. Will this image be the future at NXT Heatwave? Got all the champions and Zilla holding up a title. I'm excited. That was a good episode. Zilla, men and women fighting. It be like that sometimes. It be like that. Wicked, what's up? How are you? Okay, Zilla Fatu, I see you. Literally. Love Zilla's crazy eyes. I think he's gonna win. I do. Okay, I'm gonna go over the NXT Heatwave card really quick. So we have for NXT Heatwave is gonna be this Sunday, 3:00 p.m. Eastern time. Check your times if you're in a different time zone. But Jada Parker is gonna face Natty in a submission match. NXT North American Champion Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights will be defending their tag team titles against the Vanity Projects, Ricky Smokes and Brad Baylor. The NXT Women's North American Champion Zaria will be facing the Speed Champion Wren Sinclair and Kali Armstrong, who just got added in tonight, which is now a triple threat. The winner takes all. The winner becomes the Speed and North American Champion. Miles Bourne will put his North American Championship on the line against Jackson Drake. Kendall Gray will put her NXT Women's Championship on the line against Kalani Jordan. I'm nervous. So many things could happen in that match. And lastly, we have Fatal 4 Reaction where we see the NXT Men's Champion Tony D'Angelo put his title on the line against Cruz Montana, Grayson Waller, and Zilla Fatu. That is your match preview for NXT Heatwave this Sunday. Love Zilla's crazy eyes. No, Zilla, that was a good shot of Zilla holding that title. I like that. You lucky this ain't the go home. The go home. LOL. This would be losing. I'm curious. I mean, it is though, because Heatwave is Sunday, so I don't know. I wonder if they're trying to throw us off. NXT is actually solid. We'll be checking this out again. See, thank you for giving it a shot. It's a good show. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I want to say thank you guys to watching NXT today with me. Amazing show, Stat Card. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me and watching the show here on the Women's Wrestling Network, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. Check out Weekly for more in store. We have shows on Wednesdays, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tomorrow, watch out for a watch along Timeless Elite Wednesdays with Courtney. You're on the road to All In. All In is this Sunday. On Thursday, Courtney also hosts a watch down for TNA here on YouTube. Friday, look out for Honey Night SmackDown. And then Monday, look out for the mayor after Raw, the post show, to discuss what was going on. This was a great stream, Keish. Oh, thank you. Good night. This was fun. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here again next Tuesday and we can talk about what went down at Heatwave. Also watch out for Heatwave All In watch alongs too here. I don't know yet. You know I'm saying watch out because I don't know everything that's gonna happen or what's in store. But thank you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoy, the rest of your night. If you have things planned, have a good sleep if you are going to sleep right now. But thank you for watching NXT TakeOver Tuesday with me, Wrestling with Kesh. Women's Wrestling Network, the #1 women.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at WW Talk Pod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms, like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at www.talkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.